Very well. The Kingdom service in the house today. Live on TV as well as also on Power 97.9 FM and all affiliate stations across the country. In the United Kingdom, London to be precise. We are live on GFM Radio and Fire Life Radio, United States of America, Virginia. We are live on Apple 68 FM. Baby, atedi. Yenua aye kwesi che dakwa. The king ababedu. Obenye emwakwa aba.
Many amateur no. Many a brand here be just 2 days ago.
Many come home.
Me can't see me come on TV so
fantastic.
Me born a man so me bow programs so no abekasa. Oh no de mintie no me woman no me hu ade potia o mo ye nam so bra so wontie na ha adwen say owodom. Na mom no man na ye woman e bi mo aye ho say woman no they live in an echo chamber.
Fantastic.
Enti ohwe baby a onya ne kakra wedie na eho pe na wotie baby wotie bonkuma na wotie nifa so
fantastic.
wotie epue ya na wotie atoye
Fantastic.
E se wiase ya wono nipa bebre ananke ebu wo mu se wo mu ye omama no sa na wo mu ye kwatrekwa enti se wentie dodo na wa mfa wadwen ya nto ho a unhu no kware enti ikoso ye wejuma
fantastic
koso ye wejuma na emo ni amekai obiom maka ne fitete mesa kai di no kware se wudi no kware a unsoro hwe eno anu
na kokoduo be na efiri hin akokodue stupidity ni media na kokoduo a wode kasa na nsa
media na enya kokoduro na emom sabiota frache twene da ho a ye monchen ena se
twene no eyanimu na da ho a ye monchen na eda
wa de bi de twene bia wonya de si ho a me mo ha me bona pampem
twene
me bona pampem
adanse
de hie sabiota frache nana wai nana minintro ekuya safo nana minintro ne atie bia no meka no kra kyerɛw na no kware ni bi wo ho a ye nka na dwebrɛ
o se wode akodo bi na
se wo ba eye edenensa akohye fidie ma ne twana wodi mirika ena yiri akwala no
na ogino
na se wode tofi bi na ehye na no ani yamfe mirika yire no se si ani akoye no ase ya ye nwia no mu bi esipi se wo munko a ebefa oman Agyapadie na wo munko a awesa amene enti wo a wo ye nyansemi wo a wo ye nokwaredifo
fantastic
wo a wo nya trofo na wo a wo somsompa a wontumi nka no na ebia yaka bi ahye wano na yenka bi nhye wano nso dia na ebia wo ye ohufo efise emfa ho nipodi hene e wo se ye pe obi a otumi ka no kware kire ohene efise sabi owiase a ye wei ohene kase a ye bone chenso a emmo no entakraboa a enwini ni triso na owie efise aye pa wudi ne dua ne siwa o misa se emene hye na de na moye no aka so we na ya akoko a na ye kusi a na ya krante sabi otafrache atakrabo ani ni triso na owie na ya totumpo a obubom wie a ose nkwala mbefa nko nkwala no so fa no makotu egu so heni a wompe no kware no sabiota frache wotedua da so tibedwemu a obi anka nkyerɛw media meka kyerɛw esa mekakra wa media na esome mekakra wa mehye na esome mekakra wa menya baby dana esome ni ena megidi se maye adwuma ache metiwei 58 years December me could 59 my classmates be 64 so me go school tem kakra me go class 1 form 1 me 11 e bin so nkuma te say me general kufwa sabe Rollins mo abayam wo mu bo ni tuo kun no ne baba ma Henry Akufo onu crowd or younger same so it's a group of young people no from that era no aya ni mpenyimfo anante no se yen ntumi nsore nka nokre na ebeye da mmofra no bi esua no mo so aka nokre masa o mama enya wo ka wo ka o mama enya wadan a wesie Alexander Fleming a otumi hu penicillin eyema ye nyina yetumi de ta krusu ema ye sebe ne ho wonfaso sen wo a wesi abronsan dodo a wodi amankete esie gugum efese nkete esie no wo mo ba ho ba ji usika wie a wo mo kwa abranti wa bi ho ekokrokro Sanity. Untu.
Untu
sakran. Omo ba wo ho wie a ebaji wo sika. Omo kwa branti wo abi ho. Sanity. Enti sika de pebi. Na mem na sika
kwa besa man the bodyguards aka.
Mem ebi am girls ni be bodyguards, national security ne girls ne enam. Am girls ne obi de ne lecturer. Ko baby akodidi. E chese okọ no. Lecturer no hwese. O te girl ika mu. Na ka bi di akire. Ka no so 4x4. Anya ka akotwa. Eto omo tina ase a omo didi kakra omo no monsa no. O hwese mrantie mienu ti on ti ase enti girl na san akosi no. Girl na da na se wakọ GIJ. We wie. Na odana se efise oye teacher ni a waboa no ama ne sua de enti aseda mu ohwe sankromfo edi na che na anya bia wanya adwuma bi ye wanya adwuma bank kase bi pa wa Ghana GIJ 23 enti ano national security for na betu akọ hwe o mo anim enti ano na chi no o mo kọ na papa yi bisa ketesi se na anya bia de na ekosi ketense o de bi echese fape yo wa ben mo memprano no na osuro say bia meko ben ma foforo ho enti wa ma me bodyguards sabi afrache udu two police enti sabi oba no ko akoja nanan a na police di nachi nyan.
Very well, live on TV as well as that, and also on Power 97.9 FM. KKD waha na fe ye be ko deep into the Agyapadie state capture document no. Na the king and what they me ekohin ewo me person na de be ka no enye fofra bia kan ho asem ewo document no ti enei hefa ene wo document no ma what they me eko
mama ni kan chire bibi mo visa Ghana nsem bi koso a ewo sayeka ebi mu gidi se eye otanfo bi ena ato ne bo asai mre atenase atwere sakrata yi
fantastic
enyansafo bi nso ahwe hu se so otanfo bi na twere ne na de otanfo no owo ahwehwe bi otumi hwem ehu daachi asem na ebi nso gidi se wo mo aban mu yai wo mo abusuafo ena twere mintumi mbesakra wadwen efise etete no na ojimifo bi ti ase asem bi bae a wo mo ka kire no or say don't confuse me with facts, I've already made up my mind. I just on penocratie enti adienti a me document me hu nyenne but adienti a me sorry
document
nyenne me hu nyenne but adienti a me sorry kan ho asem ne se me hu se niam e wo document ni nyina e baso openyi bi frɛ me ka chem se me mfrɛ me nwie kuma bi e wo Peace FM na me nka se me nkyire no in fact me the text cross send in me the send in no and o se me modi me the send in no see o political season nti sa na nkromfo bekeka na nso ni din wo document ni mu bi me nwie kuma Paul adomo kyire nso ni din wo document ni mu bi ono dia wo hwɛ ni TV program na wotumi se oyo somafo a sebe senkromfo di bone a ne amane dama se kokoyi anomaye eno wo ho mepese obi di mebe court ne yekogina court ayafa ne program ne nyina baako ne a kyerɛ se bone we ba na abegina ho beka we bone we ba na abegina ba beka we bane o ka chem se me mfa adema nipa na kwa me se fakan eye me ya efise kwa me obi a sebe oya emiti pan but ye dwuma numu no oya mabofra
se kwa me 74
enti me yakakra
ontumi nje
me panasem David say David anya dwuma mu na make na say lawyer sebe lawyer fo no obi nyi bebre but afro obi senior me yakakra eti me hu ni din document mu nso no me bobrim ebi mu nso din a me hu yi ba fa ni a me hu ye ha me kra any banking sector any ni omu ye wo ho no nti yamfa ne se obi a ne trimu odin obi e nipa bonini oti wukrom wa hyada be dada wo se wo pese wo maye ye daache a anapa bia ma wo mu gotamu nsuo ennum ewie bia ma wo mu kerosene ennum enwumre bia nso fa sawdust fafra sebe nkokọ ejanan what the fry be bon kan na tete fa mo mo te say nia mo indomie no enti say trimodin for to me twere sa document na wo a wodi so eno ne ono twere document no sabe ho ani gimi for
sebe
enti adan na nipa bonefo bi na twere asem yi a Ghana maye ni bisa mu nyina adan na nsem ewo mu no ebem dodo na abem awie
implement it
dodo na abem awie enti say webusuani na twere say ye wotamfo na twere masem bisa ne say nana adodankwa ekofuado ene mo a mo ben no wo aban mu Ghana enyo bia na oni nyansa dodo na wo nyansa na ohianti so bi wo tumi na okasa nkrofo say if so we can dey be baby oye adwuma ye be yi ne di osro be can dey be the contract kakra bi a oye ne ye be gye fi ne nsem enti dodo na ntumi nka no kre na fede me behu ahemfo ene asofo wo mu no ena me bufu yi kra ahemfo e se me fi ahemfie enti wo de me yanko 3.0 or say religion and chieftaincy
Agyapadie document
wo mu bi
religion
and chieftaincy. The Ghana population is largely made up of Christians. Ghana minor dodoana ye Christosomo for. We must bear that in mind in all our activities. It is therefore essential for the government to take an interest in the relationship between the government and the church. And minti ehu hiya se abain ye behwe na asori eni abain enhyehyɛ ye no ye behwe ni yie. It is further evident that a large number of discerning Ghanaians are not comfortable with the proliferation of mushroom churches and their activities. Ghana for dodo na enye o mani je se asori nketen bebre wo ho na se de asori akese no wo ma anya nketwa ansa no mo be ya akese nti sabe mo pe kwa atu o mu a mo nchira criteria mo de betu mu otoaso. This is visible in the large support and commendations received by Kennedy Agyapadie when he declared war on the church. Meaning this Kennedy declared war on the church. Government can easily capitalize on this and quickly come forward with a legislation to regulate these churches. Legislation to regulate the churches, the name important. Immediate examples include Rwanda and will bring an end. Okay, immediate examples now can include Rwanda. One ma only one example in nature and will bring an end to the vulnerable women who have suffered years of abuse at the hands of these mushroom pastors. These issues notwithstanding, it is important to identify and profile some church leaders within the country as they seem to perpetrate an agenda against our political tradition. It's a chasema yechri, ne fapim, ne krakra ne se, osofu biara, wonta wo mechino, ye pe kwan bi, ni aye se ye regulation bi ni ye, ni akawanwa tum. They must be properly contained and muted. Critically, Duncan Williams, his love for money is not in doubt. And material inducements and commercial gains make him vulnerable to market incentives. I just say, Osofo Duncan Williams.
What do you do?
Na sorry Africa na kakrakapa ba ko wa hane. Ni o matwira fa no no enya kono.
Agyapadie document.
Omba so mu kire se sabe Duncan Williams o dosika sabe o dosika kura se nyame. Na openiama. And this means that he has a good nose for the highest bidder. His relationship with leading members of the NDC is an open secret. Now, on my ben, say we are software. Sebe, what domono? On my impenium phone to me in Kahubi. And on my impenium for wome disu, a sorry call into me in Kahubi. Na just a papa ye pay me ano. Nia krata na etwira no no enya nia memeka no entia otwaso say it is therefore important to encourage the EC chair to build better relations and frequent his place as discreet as possible. Enti pema isi penyin no on tie enko Duncan Williams ho sene ana kenoforia tanso eko otabele ho no. Na onko pe spiritual directions. Na onya firm pledges say obehwe emaya ye transparent election. So she should frequent the place as discreet as possible to seek spiritual directions and make firm pledges of her commitment to a transparent election, knowing very well that he will further reassure the NDC establishment of the honesty of the EC system. Nature say, Yenimuso Obano ni okan, a yentro, but Obana ka, a bene de, no, I catch NDC for any say, Monna, if you say Obana say, Ubidino quarry. This will give them the comfort we need in order to tame a potential NDC aggressive posture towards the EC. And no, and nebema ya hu tobia ye here.
This is
to me ajo NDC for no sani ebeya EC di bonim poa on to minka. 3-1 Bishop Charles Agyinasare.
Honestly, they were Agyapadie.
Osofo na ho fefe.
Agyinasare.
Edumre bi kwa ya ni busi eminua esane yese. Satan na mitimi do so kakra no. Krache papa fefe. Asofo no de sebe mepo bi asem. Me bie ni ntokwa. Also quite visibly an NDC sympathizer who only appears to speak whenever MPP is in power. He must be watched carefully. Entombe so much say oyobi a wotumi hu say or Trimbe NDC na onono sabi MPP or power pa and or Cambodia air koswo. He must be watched carefully. Our men within his inner circle have done pretty well with accurate briefs, but it is time to adopt an open muscular approach. Echese womu den kromfo bi ashisha won a ben abuwe bi beka wa nefi wa wuntume
Agyinasare
eti wome tua nkromfo bi ka aben papa na wome de ne ho nsem ebre no na sesi a na so mu ye na afedie wome kesi mu se wome de ahoden eni tumi bi na ekono so na wome say the respect and esteem with which he is held by other leading pastors may need to be marred by recruiting other high-staged pastors to launch vile attacks in some ingenious ways. Enti ebuona owo ewo oman asofo no munti no.
I'm sure.
Ye behwe na yetuatua pastors bin so wo magiden kakra na wo makansembone afa no ho egunu enimu ase egunu ho fi. However, the president must desist from directly responding to him as advised by our people within his circle. Nemum, President Nana Akufo-Addo, onhweye na papa ne kan bibia wanko yano. If you say ono an nkromfo na yetua wo mu a wo mo ben no wo maka kire yen se so nim na papa ne kasa na obeyi ano dia hene bokiti ma obehwie gudwom. Next one, we see 3-2. Some crunchy anchor. I just say kratai yantra me bubani a womu and yami peda me will be say about 1 million about 1 million Ghanaians have this document.
Religion and what?
Religion and chieftaincy. Intermediate religion says here. Some crunchy anchor. He is perhaps even more visibly a surrogate of the NDC. Also for our na sorry. Yes, say Sabieta Frache. A chrese waye no ho say NDC for Kasama for or NDC for Sebi Womakwa, who has cleverly concealed this aspect to appear as a national Christian hero, I beg your pardon. And churches or the NWC and all yen who say Sabiot Tafrache, a Christopher a Wahano, Wujinamu Pinting, a Yobia Udikai. And say a constant eye watch and monitoring of this man is required with specific efforts to contain his commercial interests which have been identified. And in the Juma we aka sofudi enu won sabe osofo wote asori na asori ni yeye no wotumi di asori sika no bi
Facebook live baby awo no ye display bia Agyapadie document said the obi abehu
enti no ose enti no wo moto mo ahwe nse wo ye sofo a anka tete no sofo no anka asori sika wo de ye bibia anya wo dia and you Methodist school a wo see ya enya Methodist sofo dia
Catholic for
bon na se si a na bia wa bon homodin wo mfi Methodist wo mfi Anglican wo mfi Roman Catholic enkromfo sika ne tight kakrai wo de ya sorry ni wi a wetumi ebu adwuma bi nso esi na sorry ma ne bi enye adwuma ne bi aye wo mo kire se ne nnwuma nso a webue ene nea oya etumi de sika kakra bre ne ne busuafo otumi de hwe ne ma na obi nso odi bi nso bo asori no wo mo behwe na sebiota frache wo makana hye eno ne de wom na ne some crunchy anka my brother Sam my brother Sam may I talk to you directly?
I'm sure.
We've been brothers since your days at St. John's and my days at Presec. This is what the Agyapadie document says about you. So please pray. Let your prayer warriors pray, because we cannot let those who we have elected to service and giving them temporary possession of power now look at ways of belittling the men who teach people about the faith just because they want everybody to say hallelujah to them. We cannot let that happen. No more Pastor Mensa Otabil.
Jesus.
When we say, even though he is sympathetic to us, information suggests that the closure of Capital Bank has somehow affected his loyalty to Nana. Brother Kenoforiata's account of his demeanor on the night before the announcement of the closure of Capital Bank indicates he was not too averse with our decision. So Kenoforiata say, anadwo na nsana ade achi a wo mo ba announce say ye beto Capital Bank mo no o chire mu a chire Pastor Mensa Otabil no sebe wan fani na yensimu dendenden say de bi chenchini amunyai na no na ema me bisa say nti nipa no musemu ana if say secretary chire say mo beto bank na ono ewo board no subi no mu no mutumi kwaka chire ne dia and the amuaben boni ben no ye wuntia ono ne de ne de wentumi anka nkyere na mo kɔ ne bank kɔbɔ besia ne bank etumi gye the best bank in the country sebiota frache wo bobra asemo wa ye soja akɔ abrochire sebe akɔye adwuma akɔ Nigeria akɔsom abɛkyerɛ ade abɛbue bank ketekete amaso nya customers dudu sei na mo beto bank no mumpo a sebe sika mo na mo siese mo de to bank no mo no edosom pim esen sika nka mo betumi de save bank no na mo save bank na ma kire ne say ye save bank inti no ye gi 50% of the shares of the bank ye de ama Ghana for aban ye hwe sa 50% no so se daachi obi ba na onam GIPC Ghana Investment Promotion Center 15 years ago na me director of public affairs and communications ewo ho under President Kufuor na nke bia se sika ne ba yesi se sika ya ba me ho ahin ha ye nti no ehiafo amudoko ko mfuo no scholarship Kwame Nkrumah ehwema akoko board ye ne tete no ye bebai mu mehiafo ma manya scholarship yi bi ewidifo ne etimodenfo anye enso mu si ye mo se ye mo se sen yammo sesen sabiota frache ade ya motu esioi cathedral ya motu esioi enti anpasa mudo nyankopon ena ne amo dwenfa asofo hunie ne amo dwenfa asofo hunie na Otabil no twaso I say the closure of Capital Bank indicates the strategic implication of Ken meeting with the pastor and subsequent feedback from his inner circle points to the impression that he may, out of spite, opt for an NDC replacement. Nature say, woman said Tafrache, Quine Omofaso, Omoto bank no mono. Can a share or software no, and no so nin crom for be a ben software na. As of when you Nature and crom for a demo honey, ye tria be can anymore. There are moles amongst you.
Serious.
There are moles amongst you.
Very serious.
There are moles amongst you. So, Entino, Anya, Obepe se, or the NDC, and a BBC, and I sabe. Or so for the mente say, we gina the pulpit, Akapote say, Monfama NDC and a Monfama MP. Momno, a chira or chireno, or because some no one can ye and watch him say, Davy. mekai free education by say debut say you tua nipa year nipa betua ono an ba school fees na won mu eni bie ne de na ya boa won na menti ase se memeti ekwesi chei we say se Ghana ha se memani abrochire ena omo wa ha omo free education wa bra metumi etua na metumi abo obi nso etua ne de meti ya metua bi mu school fees minni sikam roso
but we okay
and nansen ya me papa 86-year-old man we 19,500 am obi se on fan ko top pragia and one man 500 so on fan ko register no fan ye adwuma enhwe na yire ne nemba 86-year-old man on more by chronoda menye bribe da makane 8 times on TV and then 9th time obi nso to be ba TV Facebook o no abetwere wase KKD wo de oya ho se wo nya bone and the other na won so won call run for election because we run for election and ye be hu se bia won so ye kromfo odwan ba sabi ota frache sa wo papa ni nyansa enti wan kire wo nyansa ana wo papa ye wi a eno nkire so bia te wo mantem ye wi mi enya ne sa and wasi atia se ebi mo asipi se kronu sika nye omo fe
debida
enti omo to us say we should be reminded that an insider fighting you is more dangerous than the sworn enemy na che say ni ocho krate person kire say otabel no o kan PP for no sa no person mo kire enyame na mesi
according to the Agyapadie document
krata ye da he eno no enti na or to us say in any case he appears to be more aligned with the Kufuor camp. President Kufuor ojena home ojena President Kufuor me force ya nso ala nsa se chinchini a ala na ni ade emom oma efutuo se mom obi a ye hwehwe na ye behu no na mom po obi a sabiota frache obetumi aka nipa na bom se no ne nya ya ye de nyame ase se nya no ne nya ya Ghana fuei mom ye nsua bibi mfim na okwan na eda ye nim wo a wo maboye krono no de mesa maka biom opanyin kwesi dakwa eduana ba a ofi adansi dompo ase adansi ni mapa a ne maame nso nchi efi sirem anu nti na me aba ko de adiza ba ko nso de maame hawa o se kwesi aban sika memfa wonsa nka bi da. This was when I was at GBC, 19-year-old guy. Catch a bicycle, men for one sanka bida. If you say a bicycle, we would want saka. It is a near wafa bafine sika. Bafine and yefra. Bafine and yefra ubia chena dear a good formono. Sabionian nimpo di behusikano. And only 9 so as a nipan fa or di be jane edine chire. Name mom sawo fa. Sikana wafano enum mohon no wo de ba kwasa ho yare na saa yare ne beto aso wo mma ene wo nananom ene wo nana kanso amso mo amobo Ghana epu ene won a wo mu nibia mo nibia wo mu di asresre ene di anarabo fo echi no monti ase okwan eda mo enim etu wo mu kan we fa otabe ho no ene ko national chief imam eho de metwa so wa
dabi
metwa so wa mon fam to TV no so na nkrofo nkan
wada wuruma twentwen so
dabi ano de
national chief imam so wa
mon fam to TV no so ano de menka mesram
wada wuruma yeslew
ese Christopher de mun tan kunipa wole fa hodi amasa obi aba ye fatwa o so be busia tokwa mon fam to TV
mame enfa we meslew wada wuruma for the sake of our viewers and our listeners. Let's say would have chief imam the no boss mami. Asana all the boss no.
Be wa hana chesa wo di annam kan wo manyame di annam kan wo.
Mami fa we ntwa. Now come on ayede. Hopes in Adaya Osi Mugabe. I'm really enjoying your show today and I want to be in your studio tomorrow. I need a flyer. Please send it to me as soon as possible. As you said, I say, we feel so na. Se baby a wobokon who say adoyo. We se baby a wobokon we feel so na. We say me say watch na. Se medical akura prepare me panel members. I'm doing more watch na. We say me. You find channel watch na. Onu who say adoye. Or baha abetrasi. Na de okano. Onu su di biya yeden. Abe pay so. The king.
Ghana.
Say me bow.
Mr. Omaming. Put okay to even to us.
Ghana
Yenye mobo. Eyenya na yeyi ya yenua no mu bi se momme ya aswafo. Aswafo nye upenyin. Upenyin ya wo maame wo papa wo wofa wo soa. Upenyin ya wakyerɛkyerɛfo. Upenyin ya wo kurom hene ene mpenyimfo e wa ahemfie. Se woto aba ma obi se ombesom a onye upenyin oye wasoafo. Na asoafo ni nyina penyin no ne yefre no oman asoafo penyin. Ena eni ha wonti yetwa ne tia. Ene aye no man penyin. Ekrobie ni hɔ a oman asoafo penyin na ewo sika. Ewo tumi. Ese ne tumi nyinara eye ne dia. Me papa wo sika sen oman asoafo penyin. Efisa me papa ne osoro Onyankopɔn. Onyankopɔn otwiedi apo Onyankopɔn ne me papa wo soro. Me papa wo asase so de eye openyin kwesi dakwa eduana ba a ofi adansi dompo ase a Onyankopɔn apone ne tumi ne ne nyansa ne bi ama ne se kwesi hwɛ fa we ye adwuma fa bi hwɛ wo yere fa bi hwɛ wo mma na wo mo nso etumi aboa bi enti se wodum pempenso bi a nea wo ama ne tumi se onfam mesom na wo ba no ho ban se onu nye sikani na ne ho ha no na se daachi mpo no ojai presidency ni kotena fie mpo a wobetua ne ka ekosi eda obewuo na every 4 years no so we fi presidency no mo no mo bepe cars nso asade ama no mo besa ama no office na mo amodi aban sika a ya me ne omienu yeto ya sade ahwe no no so obokro no a anka sa nipa no kesi etwa na so yetwa ne tachirema yetwa ne nsa yetwa ne nkete yetwa ne tebia efise sa nipa no na kire se oboman
chasela
adan ne ese ye bibia mawo na chinchinia wonko ne webusuafo ena mo pese mo fa bibia menka mfa Ghana ho meka fa wiase bebiara.
It is a sad
Britain ene me second home.
I know.
Sabi Ghana ne me first home sa na me papa ne me mama free.
I know.
Sabi ota frache parliamentarian on an Imprakoda hotel. Ono no osia so koda hotel sa no ankoda hotel koda fie. Ne bill odi ba parliament ni ntini. Yes you okoje. Na Ghana ha yete ha. Emma president ete ho. Emma obi a president, say nya president ama contract. Obi a president ama ni post. Etumi fa $34.9 million contract say. Mediama president bampana. Na meka na nipa na obi sam you say o na say president ban mpana nya president bra. And I'm say ni ochire. Yani ochire anya me chao techire ma. Na say bi eta frache. Say president mampana on na wo e dia. Hwan mo dia. Ah nipa no nso no say bi eta frache. Auditor General I said that character say this company doesn't really do anything. One more GSK dikwa. Eti pam wo mu
for no work done.
Emom ni yampam wo mu emom ye pam nkromfo aye adwuma ni nyina. Eni egya adwuma no ma wo mu nti me bisa president ne sa anya bia wo bobra e de nokre apesika e de ahwa wo yire ne wo mma. Ana wo kyerɛ wo mma sɛ ne ye bokro no. Ebedu mra bia wo a obedi mampanyi bia wo krom ha no. Daache wo ba e pe mampanyi dia. Yempene ese na kye watete ne krono mu. Adan ye pese enti kwala no mu ko school no mu ni nkrofo abensi wo mo onim de asen wo mo a wo mu so ye adwuma
mo classmate
adan ye yesa
inimomo
adan meka ubenya obi asabe nkrofo ti ahoro to nanum no abegina TV so no point screen ono nso no memfi no banasa mo
obegina de
obegina TV so no point screen
weather forecast
na no se memfi ni ntini se afi na se maba matisi ese obi sane me video bi se ne na so kotina TV so ni nwia ne me na memfre no na ma Captain Smart in my terms we share ni na say Paul e den e ye no if say Paul e se me kan se bi kire wo se o mama e refie mu a
me se wada
kraman a e wo fie no mu na obepo na opa no mama wo ofie wura no hu nipa e ba na wo mo so kraman no mu na wo mo de kraman no ejina nchen na mama no kokotena si na oni efire wura esi nkonye wi a wo kraman no yesan eka wo hye ebo ketuo mu
package
sika kro na wo nso yabo odin wa ha say wo ene kwa mi sefa kan ne ebi mu yetua mo no say ye no kro say nya no kro ebi nko na ebi ma edamo anim esa mo TV so manya kwan say sebe samoko hu school o man ko hu school nyankopon adom manya bibi mo fende no kra ma o man ne na da ye nkoji bibi ye nidi sabi ebi mpo yeti ye say mo eti ye na ne say eti ye ne say wadan do so ana de say e ma do so wo ho ene de adan ye yesa adan ye yesa na chief imam asemi a o pese me kan
wada wor ma de enti a me pese me be mo ho ne say messages I mean nyina ne say yenuanom muslimi fo ni bitie o mo say o mo ya disappointed in me
say me pese me kan o mo de
ade enti na waka otabel aka ye ajenasare waka asofo ni nyina
enye o mo nyina maka bi enti e say kan chief imam de
no so wan ka de
o mo say national men so de madam fofo nso a sebe o mo ye
alaji fo ni hie mo be so mo hu de o ma twa fa chi
enra akra ba ko ba me ho ne be kasa isa what tema you need together isa
dollar mamuti
says yeah isa 74 isa 74 I say national chief imam and here 3.4 pacho make kind of feguso government must prepare an exit plan for the national chief imam obi papa otiase onwuye no what abai na obe prepare exit plan na mano what nonsense is this obi papa a otiase no what wo amu wa abai mu no and amu be planning exit plan amano what is this no what is this
Agyapadie document
my god
this is serious
minti bida
wickedness we free obey
minti mamento aso this has become necessary in view of the fact that the demise of his deputy has created a vacancy. Echese ho abehia efise ne deputy ni wuye no ama ekwan bi abeda ho. Now the intense lobbying by the other Muslim leaders should be properly handled in the face of the promises we have made to each of them. Enti deputy ni wuye no ma every position no. Wombe so muchire say Nana Akufo-Addo ne nkromfo ama wo mu nyina promises cause yenim ne obenya position no. Now, government will need to find a discreet way of influencing the process of the appointment of the next national chief imam as well as the deputy. We Entifane say bodamfo ene twere sa document yi a na ahai pempo eyentro document nneoma dodo a wo mu a eye nokware ni nti no yenkoso nka se o we de yenyi ni ana yenkoso nka se yenyi ni ana ana yembisa ye ho asem se nti yampa se ne nipa daseni ni I say the candidates for this should be well verified party sympathizers. I just say near the chief imam. I see making sure say or your MPP party sympathizers.
Chief imam wui. Chief imam wuu. Hey,
there has to be a march in this country. The youth must march.
As a plan,
the Christians, as a plan, they must march. Everybody must march.
Chief imam. As a plan. The
candidates for this should be well verified party sympathizers who are likely to stand with the party in crucial circumstances. And chief imam on we are nine. And in the deputy now waka baby are nine. I was say one more year. Ye party for se bibi ba wo mu betumi ejina akabi amayen da ben ye kan say ye mfa religion any state emfra eba ne sen na afedi ne ayedu nie o say Nana has shown his love for the Zongo community kwasi asem. Oh my god. Nana has taken bold steps towards breaking the NDC monopoly of the Zongos. Na NDC omo monopoly of Zongo so I don't know. And to umbe some chese Zongo for no be any ono anadwen. Party for na chire omo adwen. At a sun, I say founders crown, so no president in a bachelor woman, founders. President Aben obey historian.
The king.
Emma, a dear Bakwami, I would bet to a mammy pane. Jebi Dankwa, letter or chrea, and just on no Bokwam in Krumechi, on Pese Ghana, even your independence. Any buzi and so letter or chrea, or no some Pese Ghana and your independence. And not that Dana Kwame Krume, age independence now or Casano. So no, a Jebi Dankwa no Janipon Mushabi. O Janati Sankron for a Heshatawali stage. Sabita Frache. Now, Ubo Brea. And I would no cry. Mona Musia say, Namona Mope independence. Son, I'm the whole Chabro for say, Mamunya, 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 Yahonko, Munkosuni Yasu, Munkosuni Yasu. Wait. Let me who no makani. Dear Mr. Obdam, I exceedingly regret delay in replying to your 2 letters. This man, Kwame Nkrumah, who is now leader of government, government business, has started his tricks again. This time, he who is government is inviting all the political leaders and chiefs to join him to send an ultimatum to His Majesty's government of the United Kingdom for self-government now, and if rejected, to declare positive action strikes and boycotts, etc. There has been hectic activity all over the place, and on Sunday we of the UGCC, or by Bofuano, I say then, met at a great meeting. Okay, I mean, many years I check you diabetes for. I see. Then there has been hectic activity all over the place, and on Sunday we of the UGCC met at a great meeting, and turned down his challenge flat as being an invitation to criminal conspiracy against law and order. Now, wait, atetekwa wait, must or your founder. Adiana yenina ya preno ni no kanie. Must say are you crazy? And I make us a me papa one for and you know the culture and tourism by or any hotel kitwebi or any little kiosks or any farm and our turn and sassy and no see not dying and or any properties. Mean to me cast on the culture and tourism by Ghana. But no quarry way abeded. What the hell say them found this? Mopa Mudia Bunchum, Kwame Nkrumah found this on pet or the heading. And I say I had to be on a way Kumasi for long periods like Massa. Nonsense. Ghana had young Shani and Shia Bakwa Semwa. At it a quaba bedin trach them a one sha, Yebekuya himfo. Yam pet na yen Siano Quaria. At it a quabi babedada and Raman, as somebody a mamin calamity. Which one is my camera? That one. Ghanaians, do understand this. You may love somebody dearly. You may elect somebody unconscionably, but once you elevate people into positions of attention, affection, or power, it does not mean they determine what is true. Truth itself is the ultimate power. Kind of way. Ubetumi adobi. Ubetumi ama urefi unwa kotua babone. Ne mum se wuyi obi na umani tumi wia. Eno nkyerɛ sɛ ne ɔno ka bia ɛyɛ nokware. Emom nokware ɛne tumi nyinara panyin. Mama yɛ nyinaa yɛmpɛ nokware. Na yɛnhwɛ sɛ yɛyi obi si beebi a yɛbɔ no ho ban na ne yɛsɛ de ma ne yɛde ama no na ɔfɔ ɔman kapra yɛakye natum. US president bi baeɛ a ɔde ne nua bɛma on try case baako mpo wɔ court da. Ɛyɛ attorney general. Ɛno nti president no mu kun no office no and Kronfo ye ya shemra a US code 3110 a the code on nepotism. Say wun to me for when you are busuani and omutu muchre ni nyinemu and meshe position be announce me promoting. I just say bibi wa kyerɛ sɛ nipa no ne ɔyɛ no obi ntumi nyɛ nti ne ɛbɛyɛ ne saa anya sɛ ɔman yi bɛbɔ because anya sɛ adaakye adanseni bi ba na cho no so si adansefo nko a yenso yembe ne wia ga na sika nyina na daachi awonani bi ba ono so yembe ne wia ga na sika nyina na daachi bi sabi dagati ni bi ba ono so si yembe ne wia ga na sika nyina we meka ne say na wonti ase enti emfa party a wo ho emfa nton a wo bo nia eye bone no CPP mu GCPP mu Ekuadonko mu NDC mu MPP mu bone eye bone si yentumi nya sadia na yen nyina ye ya tete kwa metiase se nipa pi eni akokuduro obi so omo wa akokuduro bo no mo na mo atente rota ne to esa wakwaje contract bi contract ni 2 million enso ya contract ni 17 million on nkromfo akoche etu onim na obekasa sani nkromfo si yenya file won nkromfo so no ya na sembe pue na sam ye nyame asai ni enso ya ninti akwa onko contract bi mi enkoche no ana nkopo ba bi asam nka no nia ne ye pempo dia asai mi mire bi mpo na ye abanfo from ponso na wo so no oba ne say I was never raped. I would never say I've been raped. Ebe simbe oba ni statement wo baby a wo ye papa wo fru edua pa e wa brichi man mu a ye pia wo e krom ha wo fru dua pa ye twe oba fom agese wo kokotokoto ejimifo ene ye hwifo ene abomanfo aden
the Kenyan na odija ye kwan na say maboto
ni amidi jam kwan ni say
asofo na chief
we say
exit plan
maybe almost say the national situation as regards the media landscape. Phase 1, we envisage that the role of Kojo Nkrumah will continue to be crucial in our quest to dominate the Ghanaian media landscape. He was super when planted around some of the big weights of the Eswa Mills Mahama government. Now, Owo Joy FM no ni secret recordings oyiye efa won ano mu wa ban mu no eboa ema ye hu wo discussions ema eboa me ye strategy eno nso nti na yetumi de ewin landslide 2016 otoa so say enya wanwa say gabi ochire daako eye bibia say obema young man Kojo Nkrumah promotion ekosi substantive information minister na gabi wana tu abama mimi agabi obi atu abama wana hey Ghana for ni akoto ejo president ebushi ni ntinkromfo kokoto no na check sa na ye kire
say na na Holland
gabi crime say me no won ko we but yenya nto etwem. This is more so when we cannot vouch for the credibility and loyalty of Mr. Dr. Mustafa Hamid at crucial times. He, Mustafa, was the longest serving spokesperson of Nana, but we were shocked when Nana caught him stealing campaign cash. Hey!
You are suffering.
Kutia boy. Kutia Esronira. Asam Kasia Bafran Kasi Swanti. I say me say it is now obvious that Kojo Nkrumah has an ultimate presidential ambition. And he would duty say as ye boano na ye chire ne say ye beta ne chi na ne support no and ye be committee media obema media capture agenda and no mutu aso say in 2021 to 2024 no Gabi has already convinced Nana to move Kojo Nkrumah to the communications ministry to continue the clampdown on the opposition, as well as the not too friendly radio and television stations. He is already excited about this promise on 2 grounds. He will be deemed to remain one of the loyalists for the future. Secondly, that ministry has one of the richest, hence a conduit for him to increase his personal financial muscles for his presidential ambition. Ministry bia sika wo hosene be abetumi abokro no na wo de aye nea wo pese wo ye daache enti Ghana fo mu ye ni ye po bia nkoso na emom ye yi asoafo a ye nhwe mu ni nokre na emom me wasam nso ka kire parliament akwadworo kakra wo ho.
Okay.
Efisa mehwane a okujeto ablakwa yesesi ya se parliament se nipa fa pe ebe yese mefa nioma mienu bi pe na meni won ametuo mu ka medie kire ahwemu nyina ekosi tire a wodi asa wo party de mpo na wontumi nhwa hwe party foforo de ne mfa ende dia ebe bo man ni nyinara ese ne ekone de
direction
enye nia ekọ
just a Ghana here change here change
oh change there obi obeka se yen here change na oyare na enye change kwase change na mom wo ba biara a wontumi prosecute krono ya yehu nyinara no na chese wan kasa no wentumi embue wano anka eno kanea enye so obi ato abama. I'm telling you
very well.
Don't just say may be your infrastructure na ma alleviate poverty. You must also chase the people who have stolen from and destroyed this nation. Medamasi.
Area ayaken kwesi che dakwa nyame asumdwenka.